Oh, what up? I'm Dora. Let's go explore some shit. Can you find the crackhead?
Don't love this thing.
Take me to your dog, man. Can I use these as demonstrations? Is that cool? As long as you know we're playing, I ain't mad at you. Alright, so if a big ass dog like this were to attack you, right, the best thing you could possibly do, whether he jump up, if he jumps up at you like that, you gotta push his head down with one hand, right? But after you push his head down, you slide one hand under on the side of the neck. You can see this. Through this way, behind the other leg, and you clasp your hands. I think it's called a head and arm choke. Sit. Hudson, sit. Sit. Leave it. No. That's what we don't want. No. Back. The other way. And then behind his left front leg, on my right side, behind his elbow, and you just clasp your hands, gable grip, and then you just lean your weight on. I mean, from here, you gotta worry about him possibly biting your junk, I guess, but if you wanted to, you could clasp your knees together too and just lock his neck. Now his neck's between my knees. He's trapped. There's absolutely nothing he can do but bunk or buck and, you know, try to get free, which is why then you would start sprawling and putting all your weight on him and just crushing him and just forcing him into submission. But there's really nothing he can do from there, honestly. And like, your vital organs are safe. The most thing you'd be in danger is your junk getting bit. So you just be, once you have the gable grip locked, you know you have nothing to worry about up top. Just be wary of your junk and feeling what's going on down there. Like, if you feel like he's going for it, then do whatever you feel is comfortable to make your junk feel safe, whether it's sprawling to one side. You know, like they teach you in wrestling. You can, well, the camera's not going to be able to see this. Let's take the camera off, but I guess I should do. Just put it here. Right? And they teach you sprawling. You can sprawl both legs, touch both hips to the floor, or you're also supposed to practice both sides. So like, you touch your right hip, like you kick one leg back, and vice versa, left hip, back up. Just practice all three, right? So if that makes you more comfortable, you got the gable grip. Again, it'd be like this. Or here, let me show you one more time. The camera, right? Cross his head, under the belly, behind the knee. You can lock his head like this. You should be pretty safe. Then your junk would be safe, totally in control. But if it's a big dog like this and he's trying to get free, I imagine there'd be a lot of bucking going on, but he's being calm right now because he trusts me. At that point, you can sprawl. Right? Whatever you gotta do. Now your junk's safe. It's nice and far away from him. Honestly, I feel comfortable staying on my knees instead of sprawling all the way. And then eventually, if you'll lay down, exactly, and then you can, like, you know, get on one hip. See, he's submitted for me just because he knows that's the point of the drill. We didn't have a problem, I'm not trying to force him. Yeah, he's trying to be a good actor. You're not in trouble, just, you know that. Thank you, you're a really good actor. Good boy. Good job. Good boy. I want to know that I wasn't trying to make him submit to me for him being bad. We were literally just playing. Oh yeah, this has been rolling the whole time, but who knows how I edit this. Probably gonna edit it specifically for what I was thinking about the past couple of days. So I made it happen today now. It came on my mind before I forget about it. And it worked out. He's a really good actor. He got what I was trying to do. But yeah, you can do that to make your dog submit if they're being bad, or if they're attacking you. It's pretty universal because it works great as a tool for just that. Just letting the dog know who the boss is, having him show that he knows who the boss is, and that he's ready to be good if he wants to get up and be free again, which all living organisms do not like being constricted, and they want to be free again. That's why our punishment here in the United States of America is to incarcerate people in prison. It's punishment. Same concept. Only this is like immediate, and you don't have to send your dog away for 800 years. Just until he's ready to be good. Boom. Reset. It's a new day, it's a new moment. You get the point of beating a dead horse. But yeah, super effective. It's called a head and arm choke. You can use it on a dog, any size dog. As you can see, this is about as big as they come. He's going to get to 130 pounds. He's about 120 right now because he's a year and a half. Black Russian Terrier. I mean, there's bigger dogs out there, but not many. You know? So this is about as big as they come. And he's thick. He's like all muscle. Solid. So even if you were to jump up at me like he's playing, again, I would just swat, fighter stance, like parry and punch. I would just swat his head down and immediately go to the head and arm choke. As soon as his head is below my face, just imagine a dog jumping up at me, lunging towards my face. Fighter stuff like parrying punches, I would just, both hands probably, honestly, grab the top of his head. I'd see the mouth coming at me, right? This is the mouth. Let's see. Actually. 1 second. Just imagine this times like 100, right? Coming at my face, the mouth. I would swat the head down, and as soon as the head comes down, right, swat. Yeah, exactly, like that. Depending on what his arms are doing, obviously I just saw that. His arms could be on my arms, that would be a problem. But you get the point. You just force it down. Don't let him bite your face, top of the head. If his arms get on his arms, you saw what I would do. I would just have to push a little more than I thought would happen. I thought it'd be real smooth. But either way, I wasn't fighting his whole entire 120 pounds. A little bit of muscle. If it's life or death, adrenaline will help you. You force the head down to the point where you can go to that submission. Which he gave me a nice demonstration. Someone understood the assignment. He gets what I'm doing. He's very smart. He's a very good boy. So yeah, swat the head down. Side head, submission. Right? Get it. Get it. Well, that's a little off angle. He's attacking something next to him. Get it. You got it. Well, he ran away. You get the point. If it's coming at you, it would actually be smoother and more fluid. So you just piece all those visuals together in your mind, and then you get the point. If he was actually coming at my face, I would definitely be able to grab the top of his head and force it at least down to my chin, right? Worst case, his arms end up on my arms like it did in that first time I was trying to show you. His head was still below my head to my chin now. His arms were on me fighting to stay up, so he wasn't back on the ground immediately like I would like. But now my face is safe, my throat is safe. What's he going to do, bite my chest through my sweater? I lose a nipple, worst case or something, right? I'm cool with that. I can survive with losing a nipple and having a war story, right? And you just keep forcing them down to the point where you can get whatever arm free. You only need one arm free, right? Let's say he's still stuck on my arm on this one. But I'm able to take this arm and just like this. His arm's going to fall off. Arm off. Swoop back in. Under the neck. Under the chest cavity behind that front elbow. If you can feel the nub of the elbow, you can relieve a little bit, like take a deep breath. Because you know you're almost there. As soon as you get them fingers past that front elbow, you can then simply like this, even if his arm's still on your arm. Maybe he's still in the air, it doesn't matter, right? He doesn't have to be on the ground. On the neck, on the chest cavity, behind that front elbow, right? You can grasp it, whatever. Or if you want to, behind that front elbow, you want to do like this, drop the other arm so you can grab it. So you don't want to mess up your dog's arm, because I don't know how it's going to be on his arm going down, right? Maybe that's best, right? This arm's still stuck, you're fighting the head, like some Muay Thai grappling, right? You just go like this, get the arm free, side of the neck, on the chest cavity, right there. You're holding on to that elbow. Then you can let the weight set on your arm. Let that leg get free, then gable grip. Now, he's going down to the floor. Right, you can do it slow and controlled. You don't got to just straight up drop on him, you know. Actually, it's better if he feels you. It's going to feel stronger. It's not going to feel sudden and like dramatic and maybe in his mind cheating, just dropping using your gravity. I mean, that's still force, that's still strength, but to feel your strength, slow and controlled, that's going to get more respect, I feel like, versus a sudden, forceful thing might call for retaliation versus slow and controlled. You know? You feel annoyed, but you don't feel enraged. Right? Like a good dad versus an alcoholic dad. I'll just leave it at that. There's a difference in dominance. Not all dominance is bad, but dominance is definitely a good thing when applied correctly. Look up Beckman's dog training. I really like that YouTube channel. And I've been advertising it a lot to a few people I work with, including his dog dad. And I'm pretty sure he actually watched it. His dog dad is great. He takes feedback and criticism very well, like all adults should. Some people definitely don't like hearing anything other than 5 stars, your dog's the best dog in the world. Yay! Would you like a sticker and a cookie? That's literally what most people just want to hear. And if it's anything else, you won't hear from them again. Pacific Northwest, you know, it has its cons. Has a lot of pros though, so I'm not complaining. But that's one of the cons. I'm gonna leave it at that, man. If you know anything about the Northwest people versus other people, other parts of the country, if you've traveled, I don't need to explain nothing. I don't need to bad talk nobody. You just already know. I love the cupcake life here. That's what we East Coast people call it. So I'm not complaining until people start honking the horns at me like a spoiled brat. Let me not rant. Oh, okay. Anyway, you're awesome, dog. Thank you. Demonstration. It's just trying to get straw off your nose. How's it stuck so good? Like, can I get the straw off your nose, please? Thank you. Good boy. Glad he understood the assignment. Yeah. You're a good actor. Thank you. That did not go as fluid and smooth as I thought it would in my head. But that's okay. That's reality. That's life. There's always kinks. No matter what you're doing, you gotta work out. But it proved that it works. Because I was able to wing it where I couldn't expect stuff. What do you call it? Improv. I was able to improvise. Almost like a real reality scenario, only he wasn't actually viciously trying to attack me. But also, you know, I wasn't going 100% either. I was, you know, both of us, like jiu-jitsu, you know, simulating a war. Like, it's like the equivalent of going 80% instead of 100%, basically. 70 to 80%. You're not actually trying to hurt each other, but you're practicing, pretending like you would try to hurt each other. It's like dog wrestle at a dog park without trying to rip each other's throat out. You know, just teetering on the fence. We got that. He definitely was giving me his muscles. He made me work a little bit. It was a good, like, Muay Thai sparring round for, like, 5 seconds instead of 5 minutes. Point is, the demonstration I just showed was pretty realistic in its training applications. It wasn't like that Bushido, like, oh, with my one finger by the hair of his whisker on his nose, I will just twirl him off this couch now. And then now he's like, you know, here we go. By the hair of his nose, I twirl him off the couch now. It was none of that, you know what I'm saying? Bushido. Just look up Bushido. It was pretty real training what we just did, and it was like the first time live. No practice, no rehearsal. Down. Sit. Sit. I want you on the side. Hudson. No. Down. Up. Down. No. 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 Don't do that. Bad. Sit. Sit. Hudson. Sit. Good boy.
Game over.